All right. Well, that was a bummer, but we're back. Yeah, my computer's just acting up. What's up? Welcome back, fandom lover. Yeah, were you guys able to hear me talking during the part that I said it was going to crash? Because Streamlabs gave me like a weird message. It was saying that I'm still live, but it crashed somehow. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, so now you're starting to see how we can have a lot of fun with this. So all these pieces can now kind of intertwine with each other to make it look like it's kind of wrapping around itself, just like the Venom symbiote. And I can also build it specifically so that I can make sure that they're all connected nicely for a 3D print. Oh, it kept glitching? Okay. Yeah, that's whack. So it's cool is I can get real creative and like just say like, oh, maybe this. Let me turn down the soft selection on this. Yeah, the whole thing just, the Streamlabs just kind of crashed, and then I needed to restart my computer because the graphics were like getting all crazy. I don't know what's up. So now, this is going to be really fun. I can make all these tendrils wrap all around as if they were like growing around it or something. Oh yeah, I don't know where my phone is. It's somewhere. Is it charging back there? Yeah, I've got it charging on the table back there. Maybe I'll make this come out a little bit so that there's depth in it like that. Ooh, this is looking fun. Oh yeah, look at that. Now we're getting somewhere. I think I want to make sure that the wings on the inside here feel concave though. So I'm going to pull this in, even though that looks cool. I don't want them to be bulging out too much that way. I want more of a concave shape here. Oh yeah, it's going to look so good. Yeah, I'm going to be reinforcing the heck out of this part. So it's going to get a lot thicker in the wings right here. After all, when you look at it, it looks like there's some thickness there, so. Yeah, this is definitely the kind of product that's going to come with a disclaimer. Nice. I'm digging this. My wife made me some tea because my throat is hurting again. Still a bit hot. Okay, let's move on to one of the next pieces. Do I think Jax will make a Doom's Eye? I'm not sure. I don't. Maybe they will because it's more topical now that this game is coming out. Oops. Oh yeah, look how that's going to be all intertwined. I'm going to let this be more of the back though. We can take parts of this. Bring some of this out. Oh yeah, they forgot there were Chow in the trailer. Oh yeah, Oma Chow. What's up, JD? Good to see you. I am making the wings, the shadow wings. I don't know what they're called. From the new trailer today. And this image is from the leak a while back. Or a while back, like yesterday or the day before. I figured this could make a really cool 3D print. Oh, Doom Wings is what they're called? They called something like Doom Powers? Okay. Cool. So Doom Wings. Cool. Oh, it's the first stream. Does it still says that there's another live stream? Is that even possible? Because Streamlabs crashed about 20 minutes ago. Let's go to my page real quick and make sure. I don't think I could have more than one stream at once. Yeah, it looks like it's not going anymore. But yeah, Streamlabs crashed. I've been having some weird crashes today. All right. This one's going to be fun to interweave everything. So first I'm going to bring these pieces up to strengthen our shape here. And these can kind of intertwine like so. Neo metal? I might do that. I don't really care for the look of the Metal Sonics, but if that's something that would be popular, I could be convinced to do so. Ooh, that looks cool. It looks like it's really getting pulled along to the outside, wrapping around it. Yeah, I love how this is looking, like getting intertwined in everything. Look, I can pull this piece up. I can pull all this up, actually. Pull this stuff out. Watch this. I'll pull this out through here and then let it go back to the back. Yeah. Thank you, fandom. Thank you, Highwell. Yeah, I'm finding myself quite happy with it so far. I'm also thinking about how it's going to print when it's all combined. And so I want to try to make sure that pieces aren't like just off on their own, very fragile. It's all intertwined and touching so that they can be, what's the term I'm looking for? Just like supporting each other. So we need to make the back side of this a little bit better. But first of all, I want to kind of pull this part out. Maybe bring it back this way to intersect here. Yeah, I think that'll look cool. Yeah, okay. I think we've got a good base on which to sculpt. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to make all these parts bigger though. You had a water balloon fight. Nice. Isn't it cold out there? Okay, I think I'm liking this. So I'm going to delete all the history, close this window, save it. We're going to freeze the transformations. Move that up there. Then we'll put it all to non-smooth. Here's what it looks like not smooth. Now we'll smooth it all. Nice. All right, so now I'm going to group these. Duplicate them. Scale them negative. Ooh, how cool is that going to be? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine the individual objects together. The matching ones, and then I'm going to sculpt on them in mirrored mode, and then I'm going to use, I'm not going to do mirrored mode, and I'm going to just switch them up a little bit after they're sculpted, so they don't look exactly the same on each side. Combine. Wings 1. Wings 2. Wings 3. Wings 4. Yes, it did scare me. I'm going to post this screenshot in the Discord real quick. Just as a work in progress, showing people what's going on. All right. So now I can export each of these. All right, let's boot up ZBrush. All right, look at that. We got it in ZBrush now. Oh, well, thank you, Freddy. All right, man, this looks so cool in ZBrush. Let's give it more of a red material too. All right, so let's start with these wings, the thick parts that are kind of the base for all of it. And go straight to Dynamesh. So what that does is it makes kind of like a mesh that's not necessarily based on the geometry that you brought in. It kind of remeshes it. Let's get this closer to me so I can draw a little bit better. And let's look at that image again. So it definitely looks like there's kind of a noisy texture on it. Yet at the ends of these, it kind of looks stone-like. So I'm going to try to make like chipped stone on the edges of these. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. That'd be cool, fandom. Alright, so I'm going to start by just doing a little clay buildup on all of it. Just make it a little lumpy. Also on these edges, I noticed the ends of these are just kind of flat, so I want to just give them a little more definition here so they look less like smoothed, extruded shapes and more like a organic creation of some kind. I do not know the streamer Casio. I don't have a lot of time to watch any streams. I basically sit at work making video games all day. Then I come downstairs and make toys all night. And I usually just have music on when I'm doing or a movie, like a movie that I know really well. I like just listening to movies that I know so I can kind of picture what's going on and I don't get distracted by watching. Oh no, what happened there? Oh, I know what happened. Those areas were too thin. So it's that back face coaling thing. Crap. I gotta do my brush settings. There we go. So now I can build this back up because I messed it up. Uh-oh. What's going on here? This is not good. There we go. Kind of building that back up. Did I mess anything else up? That looks a little weird and flat right there. You literally just make games during the day and then play games at night. And then occasional sword making. That's right. Your swords are cool. Your games are cool too. Alright, so I'm working on just thickening these areas up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in and like do like a chisel look to those. Because I think these just kind of look rock-like in the screenshot. So I like the idea of them being kind of like a chipped rock look. First of all, let me save my ZBrush project so I don't have an unfortunate crash. Oh yeah, definitely post the animations. Yeah, that's a good question. Is it stone or glass-like? Why don't you just tell me, Freddy? I don't know what to guess about. I guess I could just say, what? I tend to not say what when somebody says guess what, because I I'm afraid they're going to say chicken butt. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll check them out a bit later. So I can stay focused on this for now. Yeah. Shadow getting bored. Just saying, I'm out. Peace. $6 a.m. for you. Jeez. Yeah, I bet, fandom. I'll be careful to make these parts not be too thin. They're going to be sharp for sure. Fandom says, did you know in Sonic Rumble they combined the Caterpillar and Sandworm from colors together? I did not know that. Nice. Hey, what's up, Seal 420? It's pretty relaxing working on a custom while someone else is working on doing the things Jax doesn't have the balls to do. Keep up the great stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I'm glad to be on in the background while you're being productive as well. I think there's a lot of people who just kind of put it on, then work on something, whether it's custom figures or something else, and just, you know, anytime they hear me exclaim like, "Whoa, look at that!" they jump back in and take a look. Gives me the views. I appreciate it. We're getting close to getting that first level of monetization at 3,000 hours. I think we're at like 2,200 right now. That's right. Is anybody else working on stuff right now? I know Hywo's probably working on his games. Nice. Fandom's repainting classic metal the right colors. Wow, nice. Also, Seal, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. What custom are you working on? Gotcha. Nice. The Trello board, it's like, I think that's for like tracking progress on tasks and things, right? For instance, at work we use Monday.com. And there's other things like Perforce, or no, not Perforce, like Jira. All that agile development is the term for that type of planning, t-shirt sizing and things. All right. I think those all look nice and spiky with the flat panels and stuff. So next I'm going to go in and just give those a few cracks. Eight of the 49 animations for 4 characters are done. Dang. Trying to do a Tinkle figure out of a blaze. Oh, nice. You need to cut it short because I'm missing a pair of Sonic shoes. You mean like cut it shorter? I'm just going to give a little cracking in these to... Ooh, that's not very powerful. What is my... Is it the focal shift? Maybe the intensity needs to come up? Yeah. I'm just going to give it a few kind of cool cracks in it to help reinforce the idea that it might be glass or stone. I'm going to do this without symmetry on so that we don't have the same thing on each side. Just stop the project today because I can't do anything else with it. Oh, I see. You're going to cut it short from working on it. Gotcha. I see. Alright, that's looking cool. Kind of looks like deer antlers or something. So next I'm going to put symmetry back on. Save real quick. And I'm going to add some noise to the more fleshy parts. Let's try clay. Let's see how that does. Smooth all this out too so I don't have all those kind of brushed lines from the other tool. Any plans on doing more wisps like Quake or Eagle? Possibly. What do they look like? Oh yeah, he would be easy to make. He's just geometric shapes. And Eagle Wisp. Oh yeah, he'd be cool. I've been thinking of making these too. I think that'd be cool to have. Like I think that's what Sonic kind of turns into when he uses them, right? I've played Sonic Colors for quite a while. Yeah, I don't know how you'd do Void. You'd have to figure out a stylized way to make it do the right, have the right look. I can actually make this a little more complex too. Just bring certain things out like that. I don't think it needs more complexity, though. I mean, as far as tendrils go, I think we've got the right balance of tendrils. But as far as the texture here goes, we need to do something here with that. Are there any interesting creature parts that we could put in here, like scales? Or would scales be cool on him? I think I like the look of that. But the other way. Yeah, like the scales going down. Yeah, what if you had scales all over this kind of fleshy part? And then maybe they're just, what if they're just kind of smoothed out? Actually, I don't think they need to be smoothed. How's the original picture look? I wonder if scales would be appropriate for that. It's kind of just undefined. It's not really something specific, but I kind of feel like scales would look good in here. I'm going to just do like a base layer of scales. And then I'll continue to sculpt on top of it and do other things. But just at least the scales give us kind of some noise, you know? Why did the music stop? Yes, I am still watching. Yeah, that had some interesting texture. Some of these spikes in here would be cool too, like right on the edges here. Maybe another one right here. Happy little spikes. So we need to transition from these scales to the rock look. So I'm going to just smooth all these edges out here so that the scale look kind of gets melted into the rest. Okay, cool. So that adds some kind of texture to everything in there. Now I'm going to go in further and start doing like a lot more just gouging into it. I'm kind of picturing if this is like the base wings of these tendrils, that they have these kind of swirling patterns as if it's grown out in a certain way. But I also want to kind of look at what I sculpted with the scales and like sculpt around that. So if there's natural shapes that came out of doing that, it looks like it's like a specific growth pattern. Maybe a lot more cracks where it meets the rock. Maybe it's like the rock is kind of forming and growing out of this more organic shape. I think of doing the parts for Sir Percival in the future. I got 3 blazes in my bin. I'm running out of ideas what to do with them. That one's a little bit tough. I think so, but it's a bit of a situation where somebody in our community has already kind of made it, but then I don't know if I'm gonna be selling it on Etsy, just because it's turning out to take a lot more work to make them on Etsy. And we'd be splitting the sales for it. And I need to figure out a way to streamline the painting process so that it makes it a good deal for all. All right, let's save that. Oh yeah, that's looking cool. Now that I see the other tendrils with it, I think I want even more of these cutouts here. So I'm just gonna go with some long, deep cuts through here. Alright, so for these, I'm going to Dynamesh them. Just add some generic noise to this and see how it looks. I don't like the noise brush that much. What do I think these look like? Definitely have like a sort of a Venom bumpy look to them. So maybe I'll kind of do that with the pinch tool. Might be interesting if I do like little add these kind of pinch look to it. That's kind of interesting. Definitely breaks it up to make it not look so cylindrical. Some interesting shapes here. Oh, that's an interesting shape right there. Yeah, I'm liking this pinch tool to get these shapes. It almost looks like this one's growing out of the scales here. That's pretty interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, a little bit of like suction cups. Yeah, that might be cool. Let's add a little bit to this. Make sure that everything's thick enough and not coming to weird points. Alright, so I'm not done with those tendrils yet, but I'm done with the pinching tool. So I'm going to do the same thing on each one so I can still have a consistent style. Oh my gosh, I didn't have symmetry on. Alright, so I still get to do it on this side as well. Well, at least it won't be exactly the same. Some asymmetry in here. Yeah, it'd be great to get a super shadow. You want Super Shadow? Here's Marine. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to the next pair of wings. The pair of tendrils. This one is one that has a lot like on the back. Oh, I haven't dynameshed this. I don't know why Subtool is so tall right now too. It's annoying. E102 Gamma is a hard figure to make for sure. What's up, Sparkle Wolf? Good to see ya. What does a mesh balloon do? Alright, I think thick skin clay is going to be a good... Ooh, no, maybe not. I thought it would give some nice kind of random detail to it. It's not really working out the way I expected. Guess I'll just go back in with the... Noise be good here? Nah, because what I want is like a bumpy texture so that it'll catch all the light with the bumps and stuff. So I think I'm just going to do a clay buildup again. And then just go back over after like adding little bumps and stuff and smooth it. That way it just has some bumpiness to the texture instead of just looking like a smoothed cylinder. Oh yeah, that's starting to look cool. Yeah, the wings may just be the initial part of his transformation, huh? Get the music going again. Why are people calling it Shadow Frontiers? Oh, really? I didn't know it was going to be open world. Nice. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do to bring more detail into this is these like tendrils on tendrils. So I'm doing these lines and then smoothing them. And it looks like within each of these geometry pieces, we've got a lot more stuff going on. Yeah, I think for the longest time I was thinking that there was going to be a classic Shadow. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe I saw it in a dream or something. Then I realized, oh yeah, it's just modern Shadow, which is great. I love modern Shadow, but I don't know. Maybe I thought I saw a screenshot or something that was actually somebody's fan art. Ooh, that twisting there looks cool. I'm gonna try to do more of that. See how it looks like gnarled branches? It's like I think I can do that here. Sonic Superstars had classic Shadow? I'm not there yet. If how do you unlock them? Or is it just... I thought it was a Sonic costume. Oh, I see. You think someone made a mod to make it through one? Nice. Welcome back, Realm Warden. We are now at a much more exciting stage. Sculpting. So the goal was to try to make these edges kind of rock-like, and then make the inner parts more organic. And now right now I'm trying to get like kind of these textures of gnarled branches. Kind of like it's like these organic parts are growing like a tree. Maybe kind of twisting while they go. Vita Karn, what is that? So you could have squeezed in a classic Shadow if they wanted to. Yeah. That would be cool. Fandom Lover says, I'm just imagining in canon Shadow looking through Sonic's closet and being like, where did you get this? Oh, Sparkle shared the picture on Discord. Yeah, let's take a look at that. I am interested in seeing that. That'd be actually a cool figure to make. Here's the thing that Highwell was talking about from Elden Ring. Yeah, pretty crazy detail. Oh yeah, good point, Sparkle. Oh yeah, that sounds creepy, Realm Warden. Romor says, I wonder if your creations view you as a divine creator or a vengeful god. Porque no los dos. And I think to reinforce some of these shapes I'm making, I'm going to go in with the dam tool and... Oh no! I only did it to one side again. You know what's happening? Watch this. I click on another one. Mirroring is on. Mirroring is per tool. I didn't know that. So watch this. I go back to this one. And it's only on one. Oh no, that one's on both sides. This one is only on one side. That is rough. Well, at least they're going to be different. It's better that they're different. So as I mentioned, I'm going to go in and just kind of give them more definition to those branch looks. This one's getting a bit messy, so I'm going to Dynamesh it again. That way it just has a little bit more of a feel to it, that it's actually like separate bits. It's not just bumps, it's cut-ins and things. Nice, Fandom. You finished your classic metal repaint? Are you on the Discord, Fandom? I always forget whose name is what on Discord versus YouTube. If you are, you should definitely post it there. Oh no, Fandom is Hoovaloo. And then I can't remember... Wait, no. I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Yeah. But you are Hoovaloo, right? Apologies if I'm getting that wrong. It's so hard to keep track of all the names. Because we just talked about it the other day. Yeah, okay, cool. I got it right. Good. Okay, well, those look great on that side. Time to do the same thing on this side. At least it will be different. That makes it better quality. Oh yeah, I like this shape. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Realm Warden. Let's make sure mirroring is off. Can you imagine? Because if I did have mirroring on, Watch how much I'd be messing up on the other side. Whew, good call. All right, mirroring is off. Great. Hey, what's up, Sarab? How are you today? I am making these wings. Thank you. From the new Sonic Generations trailer. So it's going to be a 3D printed toy piece that goes on to Shadow. And I'm probably going to have to make stands just to hold the wings up. Because this should be at least a 12-inch wingspan. It's going to be pretty crazy. Very intricate. Everybody check out Sarab's channel. He recently released NFTs of his awesome animations. Regardless of your opinions on NFTs, please be respectful in the chat. I too have had my times of criticizing NFTs. What MMO was that? Fairall. I have not heard of it. Dynamesh this again. It's getting a little bit pixely. Yeah, I love how this is looking like a gnarled tree. It has a feeling of growth. That's what I was trying to do, is make it look like this symbiote venom stuff is like growing out. So I'm taking a lot of thinking about how trees grow and how their branches twist and turn in fluid ways. They decided the game wasn't profitable and rebranded to an NFT project and closed it in the worst way possible. Then they rebranded. Oh, then the rebranded game did even worse. Dang, sorry to hear that. All right, I'm glad that I accidentally had mirroring off, because now we have a little bit of a different shape on one side than the other. I don't know that anybody would ever notice, but it's there. All right, let's go to the next one. This one we've already sculpted those gnarled shapes, but I want to go back in and get some of these cuts in there. Now, are we or are we not on mirrored mode? We are, and we want to because this one was already mirrored. Yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all's support. It has been awesome these last 6 months where I've been more focused on my channel. You know, I've had my channel for 10 years now. Just putting odd projects and stuff, not just putting up what I was working on and not necessarily having a strategy. But now that I've been getting into it in the way that I have recently, it's been very enjoyable to have company while I work. Yeah, Super Trip, as soon as I find her, find that dragon, we have torn this place apart. I don't know where it could be. I feel bad because you and Pro Tyler each bought the dragon. And I basically said, hey, I'm doing this next. And now I've done like some other things in between just because I can't find the dragon anywhere. First thing I need to do is prime it because the scanner doesn't do well with black surfaces, and so I need to prime it gray, and then I need to scan it so I can actually start building. Alright, so do I have mirrored on? Yeah, I'm mirrored right now, so that's what we want. I'm going to Dynamesh this. Just smooth it back out. Well, you know, what's interesting is the whole thing's still in its packaging. So it's not just that it's lost in the dark, you know, harder to see. It's the whole packaging, like the whole thing is missing. Because it came with Hiccup as well. Or, oh no, maybe it wasn't Hiccup. Maybe because this is from the TV show, and it's different characters, right? I don't remember. Oh, it's Descendant. Oh yeah, because it's in modern times. How bizarre! I gotta check that out. Well, I think I rather like this. There's going to be work to figure out what actually goes here to put it on the back of Shadow. But let's take a render. Just to get a cool image of it. Oh, you heard it's not great? Bummer. Alright, render. Preview AO. Occlusion. Ooh, that looks neat. Maybe a little less. And let's see. Preview shadows. No, I'm good. Just do this. Let's make it darker. Brighter. Maybe a different color. What would look cool with this? Metal. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, let's render with that. It occurs to me I actually don't know how to save an image directly out of here. Render. Well, we're not doing an external render. Yeah. The render doesn't matter. I just want to take a screenshot of it. Now let's look at the original image again. He's got like it's a lot of black with just red on the edges. We'll do just a cool image of it. I'm gonna actually have to look this up because I wanna get a higher resolution out of it. So ZBrush export rendered image. Document export. Say okay. I have so many videos to edit. Nice, okay. Let's get my sculpting glove back on. And we're gonna select the object. Oops. There we go. Make this an overlay layer. And take some red. Shape dynamics will be pen pressure and transfer. Great. Well, actually, I don't want any of these shadows selected. Oh no. There we go. Ooh, that looks really cool. And what colors does he have? Kind of like a magenta red kind of going on the inside. Oh yeah, this is looking great. Let's get a picture of Shadow like a silhouette. Let's see, what is a good pose for Shadow? It's got to be a front pose. I think his arms crossed is cool. Download PNG. Sure is taking its sweet time to download. Alright, so cool. Oh, it's almost the perfect size. So I'm just going to make him solid black. Yeah, that looks sick. Yes, good idea. Saving. Shadow, wings, paint. All right, now I'm wondering if it'll be cool if I make his eyes glow. Like just the silhouette of his eyes. I'm sorry, silhouette everywhere but his eyes. How do I do that? Let's duplicate this group. Turn it off on this one. But we do want a stroke around it. And then We'll apply a mask to this. Turn off, or no, we'll just make it fully hard and turn off transfer. So this should let us reveal parts of it. No? Oh, because I want the opposite. Cool. Alright, so now I can reveal the eyes. Then we'll put the rest of the face away. I don't know if this will look cool or not, but we're going to try it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then if I add an outer glow to this, I think it should look really cool. Let's make it red. Because I think it should glow within the eyes as well if I do this. That's a cool image. All right. Well, I think I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. I'll export this image and put it on the Discord for everybody to see in high quality. Yeah, I think it should become a pretty cool print. There's still a lot of work for me to do to get it exported and then get it so it connects to his back nicely and stuff. But if all goes right, maybe I will be printing tonight. I think my prints over there with, I've got a Kiki printing, I've got a, Chomp Chest is printing right now, but I've been having problems with my Galaxy printer. So we'll see how it goes. If that print goes well, then I can clean it up, do this print tonight. And we could have this as early as, I don't know, like Sunday morning. It's exciting. All right, well, let's read out all the names. If you haven't been commenting but you've been watching, go ahead and comment now so that I can know that you are here. I use the ends of these videos to more easily remember so I can put it in the video of the making of. Let me scroll up to the top. We got Fandom Lover, Freddy and Friends Gaming, Highwell Plays, JD, you guys are chatting a lot. I appreciate that. We have Seal 420. Sparkle Wolf. Realm Warden. Surab. And that's it, yeah. So, and there were probably others in the previous stream, but I don't have that listed here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me when we had the crash and had to start over. But I am really happy with how this turned out, and I can't wait to see how this looks printed. It's going to be pretty unwieldy. Like, that's what's going to be the appeal of this, is just how unwieldy it is. Just these are going to need stands on each side for sure, because he's not going to be able to stand up on his own. So, yeah, very exciting. Looking forward to showing you guys how it turns out. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your night.